Your iPhone Photos app just got a major makeover. But is it enough? Apple's Photos app is no stranger to change. But iOS 26 brings a mix of fresh innovations and familiar comforts. After last year's dramatic redesign in iOS 18, which, let's be honest, left some users scratching their heads, Apple seems to be walking a fine line between progress and nostalgia. Here's a deep dive into what's new and why it matters. Liquid glass. A subtle yet striking refresh. One of the most noticeable updates across Apple's ecosystem this year is the introduction of the liquid glass design language. In the Photos app, this translates to sleek, translucent UI elements that subtly enhance the overall aesthetic. From buttons and navigation tabs to pop-up menus, liquid glass adds a modern touch without stealing the spotlight from your photos and videos. It's a refresh that's hard to miss, yet it doesn't overpower the app's core purpose, showcasing your memories. Tab bar navigation returns, but here's where it gets controversial. Remember the uproar when Apple ditched the beloved tab bar in iOS 18? Well, they've listened. iOS 26 reintroduces the tab bar, but it's not a complete return to the past. Instead, it's a hybrid approach with 3 tabs: Library, Collections, and Search. While this feels more familiar, some users might argue it's still not the same as the pre-iOS 18 layout. Is this a step in the right direction or a half measure? Let us know what you think in the comments. Collections gets a power boost. The Collections tab is where iOS 26 really shines. Building on the customizable sections introduced in iOS 18, Apple has added new view settings and the ability to collapse or expand individual collections. This makes navigating your photo library feel more intuitive and personalized. For instance, you can now choose to display all collections uniformly or let certain ones stand out. It's a small change, but one that adds significant flexibility. Spatial scenes, a fun gimmick or game changer. And this is the part most people miss. iOS 26 brings the Spatialize feature from Apple Vision Pro to your iPhone. When viewing a photo, a new button in the top right corner lets you transform it into a spatial scene, adding depth and allowing you to pan around the image. While it's a fun trick, its true potential lies in using spatial scenes as your lock screen wallpaper. But here's the question. Is this a gimmick or a glimpse into the future of photo interaction? Event Details, the feature you didn't know you needed. Another standout addition is the Event Details screen. When viewing photos from events like concerts or sports games, swipe up to access a wealth of information. For concerts, you'll see top songs from the artist's tour. For sports, you'll get the venue, final score, and upcoming events. It's a clever way to add context to your memories, but it raises a question. How does Apple determine which events qualify for this feature? Only time will tell. iOS 26 Photos. A step forward or a step back? This year's Photos update feels like a balancing act. Apple is clearly pushing the app forward with features like spatial scenes and enhanced customization, but they're also bringing back elements users missed. While it's not as feature-packed as last year's overhaul, this stability might be exactly what users need after the shock of iOS 18. But here's the controversial take. Is Apple playing it too safe or striking the perfect balance? What's your take? Do you love the new features or do you think Apple could have gone further? Are you thrilled to see the tab bar return or do you prefer the single-screen UI? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Best iPhone accessories to pair with your updated Photos app. AirPods Pro 3, https amazon.to, 4pmmv1u. AirTag 4-pack, now only $65. https amazon.to, 3drkm1, MagSafe car mount for iPhone, /amazon.to, 407E8, 10-year AirTag battery case 2-pack, https amazon.to, 4i7ilij, 100-watt USB-C fast charging power adapter, https://amazon.to, 3WP, FTC, we use income earning auto affiliate links. More, https://9to5mac.com/affiliate.